Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of my Kerbal Space Program playthrough. Today we're going to rebuild the Blasty 1, and we're going to get it into space. And just going to do a couple little tweaks to it to make it faster, better, more aerodynamic. First thing that's got to happen, I don't know how I ended up with 2 of these antennas, but one of them's got to go. So just one antenna, and we're going to angle it so there's less drag. I'm going to point it down. Yeah. Just like that. It's going to be great. Okay. Looks good. One on either side. Can't remember if there's anything else I need to do. Don't think so. We'll do a quick save. And still basically the same rocket design. So let's take it to the pad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything's looking good so far. It's going in a straight line up, and that's always a plus. The autopilot on. Reduce the engines just a little bit so we're not burning so much fuel. Double check that engine in the center, and yeah, everything's working great. Except for the fact that that fuel's draining. Not quite sure why that's happening. There should be a break between this tank and the rest of the rocket ship, but apparently not. Glitch in the game maybe, or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Could be any of those options. So what I'm going to do is transfer my fuel back up into these top settings, because that's what I'm going to use to get into orbit. And making sure everything's cut off. And it's probably going to be most efficient if I transfer all the fuel from that bottommost tank there into the top. That way stuff doesn't get super crazy, imbalanced, anything like that. And one weird thing about this game is if you ever click on anything else while you're trying to transfer fuel, it doesn't happen in the background, so you have to keep both of those windows open the whole time to get it to transfer out. Which means while I was doing this, I've really gone past that 10,000 meter mark where I need to do my gravity turns. So I'm going to have to take some drastic maneuvers now to get this all set up. Bill seems to sense something's not quite right. He's very apprehensive about this entire situation and doesn't know what to think. Oh, yep, there he goes. Now he's freaking out. Bill is not having a good day. Do a quick altitude check here. See how we're doing. And we are a bit low. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. There goes 2 engines. So I'm going to have to crank this last one up. See if I can't get as much speed out of this as I can. Just kind of at that minimum threshold for my altitude. And if I play it right, I may be able to burn off that last half of this rocket here. And remember to turn my gas back on. And I should have enough speed to get into orbit here. And burning the rocket in half. You can do it. It's not happening. Oh no, Bill. It's not happening. Why isn't that breaking off? It's no good. This dead weight not gonna let me get into space. And I'm out of gas again. Crew report. You're still out of gas. Did you not learn from Jebediah's mistakes? Alright, Bill. Transfer back your last will and testament. It's time. Please give all of my sandwiches to... Oh no. They're not gonna know what to do with all your sandwiches, Bill. You're screwed. Alright. Let us get a little lower here. We're going to try Jebediah's spinning separation of doom maneuver. It's going to work this time. There's going to be a combination between centrifugal force and hitting the atmosphere at the same time. It's just going to break the end of that capsule off, and Bill Kerman is not going to crash to his death. It's going to happen. And oddly enough, this is the calmest I have seen him on this mission yet. He must be resigned to his fate. Oddly calm Bill. It's a little creepy. And that is all the power that I've got. Not gonna be spinning much faster. Tell you what, Bill, it is not looking good for you. Right below our altimeter there, you see that meter that goes from pretty much black to light blue. That is an indication of how much atmosphere you're about to hit. The lighter the blue, the more air, the more your ship's going to slow down. And doesn't look like I'm going to get that separation that I wanted. Doesn't look like I'm going to get the snapping action to rip the top of that thing apart. Bill, you look a little worried. I'd be worried too. Try everything you can. Last ditch effort to get out of here. Slow yourself down. That didn't work at all. And we're going faster than last time. Bill, you might be doomed. There may be one last thing you can do, Bill. Bill, you gotta get out of there. Bill, it's time to eject. Got no gas. You're running out of altitude. No electricity. Get out, Bill. Save yourself. Jump, Bill. Jump! Oh no. Bill Kerman was killed. The humanity. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Let's go back to the Space Center and see what we've won. Through Bill's noble sacrifice, we have unlocked the next tier of rocket parts. Gained a little bit of insight into what's in store for us in the future. All sorts of good stuff. And we're going to need some more astronauts. My last one, Bob Kerman there. We've lost Jeb and Bill. We need a recruit. Bartsby. This guy looks like he's the one. Not too dumb. Not much in the way of courage, but we can probably work with that. Let's see what we can do. Alright guys, I'm going to call it here at this episode. Join me next time when we get into space and get some science done. Hopefully.